On this eve of Martin Luther King Day, we are reminded of one of Dr. King's most famous quotes. 11 a.m. on Sunday, when most Americans are in church, he said, is the most segregated hour in America. Tonight in our Sunday Spotlight, one small church in Ohio on a mission to change that.
Everybody ready to go?
It's Sunday morning, but instead of sitting down to worship, the members of this small, mostly black church are taking a walk.
We decided to close our doors to our building and open our hearts and go out and visit another church with people that maybe didn't look like us.
Every month or so, Pastor Cliff Biggers takes the members of the Shiloh Missionary Baptist Church to visit a white church.
What's your name?
Often unannounced.
To make a point that we're all brothers and sisters in Christ. You know, if there's one Lord, one faith, one baptism, then we ought to be able to worship together.
This week, the church they're visiting has been forewarned, and the welcome is warm. But it hasn't always been this way. When you first started, it was like you were crashing a party, though.
I think people are a little put back. Sure, you have people walking in that, number one, you don't know them. Number two, they look different than you.
The small town of Coshocton, Ohio, the type of place where they celebrate Pancake Day, is less than 2% African American. How would you describe race relations in this part of the world?
Strained.
Strained?
Yes.
How are race relations here?
They just kind of stay in their community and we stay in ours. That's not the right thing, but that's how it is.
Even on this mission of tolerance, for example, the members of Biggers Church instinctively sit together.
Spread out.
But the service seems genuinely open and inclusive. The two congregations sing together, take communion together, and afterwards they eat together.
Oh, it was awesome. It was just completely awesome. I mean, colossal.
We've had a good time today.
40 years after the murder of Dr. Martin Luther King, only 7% of America's churches are racially mixed. Would you like to see other churches around the country try what you're doing?
Yes. Can you imagine if 400 or 500 churches across this country one Sunday would close their doors and go visit another church that looked different from them? Could you imagine what would happen spiritually?
Jesus will fix it.
And Reverend Biggers plans a nationwide effort on June 29th to get 1,000 congregations to visit churches of other races.